Welcome to the Legend of Baldasaur. I will be your storyteller. This is a nuzlocke story where our hero attempts to make his way throughout Kanto, catching as many Pokemon as he's allowed to and nicknaming them all. That way, he gets a deep personal connection to them so that if they fall, if they ever faint in battle, they're not revived, there's no saving them. They all just die. And so our hero has to learn this pain of loss as he pushes through every trial that the Kanto region has for him. So without further ado, let's meet our hero. And there he is, the hero to our story, Baldasaur, finally ready to move out of his parents' house and be an adult. Because apparently being an adult is leaving, going on an adventure, and fighting other people for money at the age of 10. And of course, he needs to have a rival. And since his name is Baldasaur, take a look at this man's hair, and there is no better rival for us. Now, what will we name him? Oh yes, that's right. The only name that would fit. Fabio. And now, before he starts his journey, Baldasaur has to make one very, very important decision that we all have made. Who will be his very first Pokemon? Who will be the one that he throws out into battle, hopefully not to die? Thankfully, he only has to check his trainer ID to kind of make the decision for him. So, if it's 1 through 3, he gets Bulbasaur, obviously the best starter. 4 through 6 would be Charmander, the overrated fire lizard. 7 through 9 is Squirtle, everyone's favorite bazooka turtle. And if it's a 0, well hey, he has to decide which one. So, let's go see which one he got. He got a 4. The overrated fire lizard. Well, he wasn't very happy, but he found a healthy way to get over it. After dealing with his emotions, Baldasaur named his new companion, Seth, and headed off into the unknown. His first test to finally make a team. So first he caught a Rattata and named it Thanos Ender. And then headed off and found a Mankey. This one was a little bit more challenging, but after beating it down a little bit and waiting for the Pokeball to roll 3 different times, he finally had it. And so, he named this Mankey Charlton after another one of his badass friends. Next, he went into the Viridian Forest and caught himself a Metapod that he named Heimlich, which will eventually become a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. And to round out the first team that he'll ever make, he caught a Pidgey right outside Pewter Gym and decided to name it, well, Bird. And so after some training, his Heimlich indeed finally turned into a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. Baldasaur finally had an entire team, and so he was ready to start training for the Gym Badge Challenge. And as he went through the different wildernesses and into different routes, he ran into a very familiar face, or rather, a very familiar set of hair. And of course, our rival Fabio couldn't help but taunt our hero. And so they decided, hey, let's have our monsters duke it out. Facing off against Fabio, the battle started out very quickly as Seth charbroiled Fabio's Pidgey. And of course, next one, and the final one, was Fabio's Squirtle, which, Baldasaur thought maybe I should do the right thing and send in, I don't know, maybe Heimlich, but no, he decided, why make life easy when you can make it interesting? He left Seth in there and decided to attack with a series of scratches. It was a long battle between tackles and scratches, but as he slowly wore him down, Seth knew, and Seth could see victory within his grasp with one last epic slash, Seth won the battle and took the victory for his new trainer. As Baldasaur sent Fabio crying home, he checked on his team one last time before taking on the gym. He had Seth, the relaxed Charmander, Heimlich, the lax Butterfree, Charlton, the quiet Mankey, Thanos Ender, the relaxed Rat, and of course Bird, the serious Bird. And so they went straight for Brock and prepared for battle. This battle was a little bit more interesting as Seth took a few hits and sharpened his claws against Brock's Geodude. But after losing some health, Baldasaur decided, you know what, let's go ahead and call some reinforcements. Because forget Charlton, we're going to send the butterfly that could get crushed by a rock. Thankfully, the Geodude decided to hide because it was afraid, which gave Heimlich the opening it needed. It sent a wave of confusion, ending the Geodude. And now only one Pokemon was left, the Onix. And instead of again playing it safe, Baldasaur decided to send out Seth to challenge fate just one more time. Again, this battle started with Seth sharpening his claws against the giant rock snake, and even dodging a few rocks of his own. Again and again, Seth attacked relentlessly, unafraid as he had challenged fate and won earlier, and now he was going to do it again. Onix could not do a thing as he kept missing, and Seth could feel his energy rising, feeling his attack growing stronger as he only needed one more strike to end it all. But finally he took a hit, nearly dropping to the ground, but he still got up. His speed a little lowered, but not enough to stop him. Now the decision had to be made. Would they attack again, or would they call in the reinforcements? Baldasaur made a call. He called out to Seth and said, "End him." But Seth's luck finally ran out, as a volley of rocks buried him deep into the gym. In a fit of rage, Baldasaur called out to Heimlich one more time and told him to melt the Onix's brain, winning the fight and earning the Boulder Badge. Good news is, he won the battle. Bad news is, he has to carry Seth's cold, lifeless, flameless corpse out of the gym, with this very, very mature thought in mind. Yep. I really should have burned this place down when I had the chance.